All right, everyone, welcome back for another episode of Carnivore Trades. Today is Wednesday, August 4th, 2021. Markets having a bit of a flattish day, especially the S&P 500, as a lot of the FAANG names are flattish to negative on the day. Tesla, one of the few winners here, up 0.2%. Facebook up 2% here, but names like Amazon are flat to negative. Same thing here with Microsoft flattish. Visa had earnings, and that has sold off a little bit there yesterday, and that continued a little bit today as well. Berkshire's down a bit here. So a lot of the FANG names kind of flat. However, the Qs are outperforming, and that is mainly due to the semiconductors. So we look at the SMH here. SMH having another nice day here, so that looks to be confirming this breakout. And that has been helped by AMD, which has just been a powerhouse. If we can get the symbol typed in right here. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, AMD's been a powerhouse, although finally a little bit of profit taking maybe into the final hour here, as this has been a pretty short term overbought ever since this breakout really, but it's been on an absolute tear, and so that's been helping out the semiconductors quite a bit here. If we take a look at gold here, gold was having a really nice day this morning. It was up significantly, up almost 1%, which is a pretty big move for gold. And then that faded off pretty sharply into the first hour of trading. And reason for that, namely the dollar index. So dollar index having a nice red to green day. If we look on the intraday here of the US dollar, it's kind of a mirror image here of gold. So dollar got slammed down in the morning, put in a little tail candle here, and then got a bid, and then you see gold reversing there. So dollar having a nice day here, as it had a little bit of a pullback here over the last week, but maybe starting to base a little bit. And as far as the GDX is concerned, so GDX got up into this necktie here of these moving averages and has sold off since. But if it holds this kind of base here, it's still a decent pattern. So we'll just keep an eye on that and watch that for pattern. If we can consolidate a little bit more, that might be something we could get interested in. So I did pick up CGC recently. Now I'm long this for tomorrow. They report earnings Friday morning, so if there's going to be any type of squeeze, it'll be tomorrow. So basically we're just going to look, this is going to be like a one-day trade. It's just a bet, it's like a lotto play. I'm not putting a significant amount of money into it because, I mean, it is earnings, so we don't really know what could happen, but it likely, there is some type of covering going into earnings. So I did pick that up long just a few minutes ago, actually. And the other thing I did today is I sold Zoom. So I know that Zoom looks like it's breaking out here, and it could easily gap up to 410 tomorrow and then run all the way to 440. But I've seen fake breakouts happen too many times, and it's a really easy pattern to see on the chart, and I could easily see this being a bull trap. I'm up 14% on it, so I'm to take that and walk. So honestly, for me, 14% in 2 weeks, that's you're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. We'll just rinse and repeat, and we'll move on to the next one. So that's the way I look at it. And again, if it pulls back a little bit here and doesn't break out and it gives us a pattern still, we can always jump back on long. So that's the way I look at it. And I'm still holding Snowflake, so I still have some exposure to like the stay-at-home kind of name. I did sell half of that yesterday at 280, and basically I have it in the money stop. So if we fill this gap and close below it, then I'll just stop out on the second half. But yeah, so I still have some exposure there via Snowflake. So yeah, VIX coming in a little bit today, and yeah, markets, at least the S&P, still kind of flattish to negative, down 0.3% right now, even with the VIX making a little bit of a leg lower. So we talked about, so yesterday we talked a little bit about this little kind of upsloping trend line. That does look like it's been broken now. I actually already erased it, but yeah, so VIX may make another leg lower, it may not. Again, that's why we got some exposure yesterday, but nothing's really changed too much. VIX futures still look really good here. This is a really good pattern on VIX futures. Very strong bullish consolidation, like this tight range. So we'll see if that turns into anything. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way we're positioned right now. So going into the middle to later part of August. Yields had a nice move. They were down significantly this morning, but again, that all plays into that dollar and gold trade there. But yeah, yields holding this 50% retrace right now. My actual level for this one for a long would probably be about 1% here. You got the 618. You've got the you're back testing this breakout here. You got a whole round number at 1%. That level will be defended. So that's where I'd be looking to take that long. Although I don't think we get there until the later part of the month, probably towards Jackson Hole, as we've been talking about for a while now. So anyways, let's just take a look at crude really quick. So crude kind of just continuing to pull back here. Looks like it's going to want to test this 100 moving average again, and we're going to probably come back down and hit this this support here for the second time. So now you've already hit it once, so hitting it again, it's going to get a little bit weaker. So just keep that in mind. But if crude, loses this 100 moving average and it loses this pivot here, it's probably going to, it's definitely going to have to go down and hit the $61, $62 area here, and then you'll probably go to the 200 moving average and maybe this support here if you get through that. So just want to give you a little bit of update there on crude. XLE actually hammering on support as well. Again, so we had this gap fill and then we got back above it, kind of just consolidated. Now we're back testing it again. So if this breaks, you go right to gap fill here, and then it's down to double bottom and the 200 moving average if you get through that. So just a little bit of an update there on the energy sector for you. All right, guys. You guys take care and have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.